You so much for that. And UNLV right now is working to archive the moments, all the information, social media posts, and stories from 1 October.
13 Action News anchor Dana Roselli explains how the future will be able to learn from the past.
Where do you even begin?
Tammy Kim is in charge of all the web data from 1 October. She says Vegas Strong pages created by local news organizations have helped her collect and archive history.
I actually got inspiration from existing web archive collections documenting these types of spontaneous tragic events.
Kim says the most interesting parts were the real-time posts from newsrooms and pages like the UNLV Emergency Services site that most of the time sits empty.
Some people gave blood, others left memorials at sites. We thought that we should capture as much evidence as we could about the event to help people remember, to help people heal.
Social media is a big part of that, and Thomas Padilla is the digital research librarian. He says there were 11 million tweets surrounding 1 October. They started locally and then expanded around the globe.
They're kind of short expressions, but there are millions of them. So when you see them all kind of cascade over and over again, it's pretty challenging to deal with.
He pinpoints some of the most retweeted images, the definition of terrorism, a picture of therapy dogs, a text message that appears to be from someone at the concert, saying, "I've been shot, I love you so much." Padilla says it was also really moving to see the emojis change too. There were about 800,000 emojis used before and after the shooting.
We start the day before, and they're kind of happy because it was Vegas, right? Like happy things were happening or something like that. And then you kind of see a clear cutoff line in the emojis.
Padilla created this visual. You can see a constant stream of pray hands and crying faces that start during the shooting and last the rest of the week. Clay T. White has been interviewing people about 1 October too, and she collects the oral history.
Did you learn anything new maybe that you didn't expect?
Our coroner is a person who has great feelings and is not ashamed to express those feelings. That was one of the interviews. I'm a person who's not a crier, but that was one of those interviews that I also had a tissue in my hand.
White was also amazed talking with a photographer assigned to the concert that night.
So close to the speakers that the entire time he thought it was speakers malfunctioning. And as the crowd began to run, he just stood there and took pictures.
Dana Roselli, 13 Action News.